This is going to show how the liberal politicians in Washington try to destroy the conservative public. This is common sense. Recently, two young women, they go by the names of Diamond and Silk. They had a hearing with the Senate, and it was over the censoring by Zuckerberg and Facebook over their Facebook page, which I don't understand how these Democrats can be on the side of Zuckerberg, only because I would suppose he must be a liberal with money that he gives to the liberals, the Democrats, so that they can have their $170,000 paycheck every year and whatever kickbacks they can get from whoever. And I want you to note, Lee is from Texas, and I guarantee you she would never get my vote even if you put a gun to my head. Forget it. That woman is low. Let's take a look at a couple of clips that I put together. Some of it I've cut out just to save time, but it's going to show how low these senators are when there are two black women in a Senate hearing, and it concerns the First Amendment free speech right. All right, here we go.
Gentleman, recognize the gentleman from Georgia, Mr. Johnson, for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We could be here for a lot of reasons this morning. We could be looking into the manipulation of Facebook by the Russians to help Donald Trump get elected. We could be looking into the Russian interference with the presidential election. We could be looking at Russian hacking into state election processes. We could be talking about in this committee legislation to protect the Mueller investigation. None of those areas has this committee been involved with during the last 15 months that we've been in session. We could be talking about gun control. We could be talking about the DREAM Act in this committee. No hearings whatsoever. But what we are dealing with today, we're giving a platform to Diamond and Silk. And you ladies are very impressive to me. You have taken something and you have moved forward with it, exercising your First Amendment rights. And you've made a ton of money off of Facebook. Isn't that correct?
Absolutely not, because Facebook censored us for
Donald
6 months.
Now, Donald Trump introduced you all at a rally last year, and he introduced y'all saying that you were very popular and you had made a ton of money based on your affiliation with him. Isn't that correct?
Let me tell you what he was doing.
Yes,
he was calling those things that was not as though they were, is what he was doing then. But let me tell you something.
But he has given you...
But Facebook censored us for 6 months.
Hold on one second, ma'am. The point I'm trying to make is you all have been bashing Facebook and you've been making a ton of money. Isn't that correct?
If you noticed, the beginning of Johnson's little questioning, he brought up, oh, well, we could be discussing things that have absolutely nothing to do with nothing. There was no Russian collusion, period. But yet, he thinks they should be talking about it. Really, you get paid $170,000 a year to to talk about things that don't exist. I don't think so. All right? And then he tried to press on Diamond and Silk that you're not in it for the freedom of speech. You're in it for the money. All you want is the money. You don't want freedom of speech. I've heard Diamond and Silk on Fox, on Tucker, on different Fox shows, and they actually have a good grip on what's going on politically in Washington, and they have a positive conservative point of view. And I enjoy listening to their points of view. But let's listen to this Johnson guy go off a little bit more on the money thing.
Bash Facebook. What we did was we brought it to the light on how Facebook has been censoring conservative voices like ourselves for 6 months, 29 days, 5 hours, 43 minutes, and 40 seconds. That's what they did.
Now, I can tell you something.
Have you been making money? Have you been monetizing?
They won't let us monetize on Facebook.
So you
they
haven't
stopped it for 6 months, 29 days.
So they've been messing with your money then.
Exactly. That's
they
exactly
limited our page is what they did.
And YouTube did also by demonetizing 95% of our videos for no reason at all, deeming it as hate speech. However, allow me to say that with them,
merchandise on the
well, even if we sell merchandise, that don't have anything to do with Facebook.
Giving you
and we want to attain it too.
And we're giving you a tremendous platform with this hearing to make a ton of money when it's over.
That's right. And I hope everybody on Facebook can follow us.
And yes, that's right. That's right. Because that's what it's supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about the obtaining the American dream. We are African American women. If illegal aliens can come over here and build businesses, why can't we? And we were born on this soil. Oh, you don't have a right to silence my voice.
Well, now I've always heard though that diamonds are a girl's best friend.
They are, and they hard too. And if I got to be hard and be firm with you, I will. You're not going to brush us off and dismiss us like we don't have merit here. These people censors us for no reason. They put limitations on our page for no reason, and that was wrong.
But rather than diamonds, you're seeking money with Facebook. Isn't that correct?
Well, you know what? If Facebook is a platform for you to make money, then so be it. Everybody else do it.
And don't stop us from making it.
And don't make us feel guilty because we and other people that's built their brand page want to make money. We've spent plenty of money.
All right. Okay. I'm with you on that. I'm just astounded that this committee would stoop to this level to be positioning you all to make more money.
We really thank the committee for allowing us to the light, for little voices like us.
Well, we know where he stands. It's stooping low for the people of this country to be treated equally with everyone else, including those who make too much money. Those of us that don't make a whole lot of money, we still have the same rights that you do. Mr. Congressman, you have absolutely no right to say all you are after is the money. They have a voice. They have a First Amendment right to the freedom of speech. I don't care where they are. They have that right. And they have the right to the pursuit of happiness. That, I believe it was Abraham Lincoln that said that. So, I mean, what are you after? You're trying to knock out the conservative voice. It won't happen. God won't let it happen.
Questions? Time, gentleman, has expired. The chair recognizes the gentlewoman from Texas, Ms. Jackson Lee, for 5 minutes.
Mr. Chairman, thank you so very much. And let me also acknowledge my commitment to the First Amendment for all of the witnesses that are here. And our pointed questions to Ms. Hardaway and Ms. Richardson, obviously because they come with important critiques that we need to address, and we need to address it fairly.
Address it fairly. This woman needs a new dictionary. Just watch. Watch what she does. Just watch.
I think it is important to note two things. One, there is a question of this hearing as to establish whether there was a pattern. I think that's very important. I think we probably have to have 10 hearings, and I don't view this hearing as particularly important.
Well, I guess this hearing isn't particularly important to this woman. Why is she a senator? Because the people of Texas voted for this woman. Well, people of Texas, please don't vote for this woman. She's not right. Watch. She's going to do something, and then we'll go over it. Watch it.
The record articles from Ms. Hardaway, Ms. Richard, dealing with expressions of dismay or disagreement with a number of entities, asked unanimous consent to introduce exclusive diamond silk crash Hillary Clinton's race baiting. She is not our slave master. Diamond silk criticized Michelle Obama, and then, of course, a message for Oprah. Asked unanimous consent to put these in the record. Thank you. And I think that is clear that there is a First Amendment protection that you all deserve, as I deserve it, as the witnesses deserve it. So let me pose these questions. Ms. Hardaway, have you ever been paid by the Trump campaign?
No. We've never been paid by the Trump campaign.
You've never been paid by the Trump campaign?
We have never been paid by the Trump campaign.
Not $5, not $100?
We have never been paid. We have never been paid by the Trump campaign.
Let me ask a specific question. $1,274.94.
We have never
Thank you.
been paid.
Ms. Hardaway, my understanding is that you received the now infamous email from Facebook, the email calling your space page unsafe on April 8th, 2018?
No. That was not April the 8th. We received that on April the 5th, 2018.
Thank you. Now on April 11th, you appeared on the Ingram Angle on Fox News to discuss this matter. The host, Laura Ingram, asked, did you get contacted by Facebook, and has this been reversed? Have you been contacted by Facebook?
We was contacted via Twitter on April the 12th.
You responded, we have not been in communication with Facebook. We have not been contacted. We have not spoken to anyone over the phone.
That's true. We hadn't been in contact with them. We haven't spoken to anyone over the phone.
Right. They said it was in direct communications with us, and we had not been in direct communication.
Did you, on that show, say that you were not contacted?
We were not contacted. We was contacted on the 12th. We was contacted on the 12th via Twitter.
All right. So are you saying that you did not lie on that show, or you did lie?
We did not lie on that show.
If you notice, she started off on that segment with, oh, I need to have these put into the record about Hillary's race baiting, which I'm sure she's done, and things said about, I believe, Michelle Obama, and a message to Oprah. Really, I didn't hear anything about death threats, bombings, fires, anything like that. Really, this woman is nuts. Okay, and then now, this is where you got to pay attention, kind of, because Lee is trying to make it look like Diamond and Silk are lying when they're not. Notice she kept saying, well, were you contacted by Facebook? And she said, no, not on the 11th. On the 12th, we were. And Lee said, so you were contacted by Facebook? Well, yes, on the 11th, not on the 12th. Or on the 12th, not on the 11th. So you lied on the show on Fox News. No, because they weren't contacted until the day after that show. And she's going to do it again. Watch this.
So are you saying that you did not lie on that show, or you did lie?
We did not lie on that show. We did that show on the 11th. We was contacted by Twitter on the 12th, by Facebook on the 12th via Twitter. And when we looked in our verifies, there they were.
Is it your testimony today that as of April 11th, when you went on Ms. Ingram's show and said that Mr. Zuckerberg had lied about trying to contact you, that Facebook never reached out to you or Ms. Richardson about this issue?
Mark Zuckerberg said that they was in direct communication with us. that like they had spoken to us. They did not do that.
Did you get information from Zuckerberg or Facebook
No.
by any means of communication?
No.
You just said you got it through Twitter.
We got it through Twitter on the 12th, on April the 12th.
The next day.
Hold on for a moment. Miss Jackson, don't try to mince my words. Let me explain to you this here. April the 5th, 2018, they took and they deemed us unsafe to the community and told us it wasn't appealable.
Have you
that was April the...
Told you, she did it again. She tried to make it sound like they was lying. And the only thing I can think of is it's liberal against conservative. And Lee can't stand it. See, everybody should be liberal. We should all lie. We should all do whatever the liberals do. No. No. What we should be doing is voting Democrats out. Taxpayers are paying this woman to try to entrap two innocent people into lying or contempt or whatever she can get them to do in that Senate hearing to get them locked up, to get charges against them, to get them knocked off of Facebook or YouTube or off of Fox News. Anything they can do to destroy these two people's lives. That's what these liberals are trying to do. And it's sick. Now, this is the kicker.
I am the one asking questions. You're in a Judicial Committee hearing, and I respect you, and you're going to respect me.
Respect her. No. I couldn't respect that woman if I tried. That woman was so disrespectful to those two, Diamond and Silk. It was sickening. She had no respect whatsoever for them. None. And they're the same color. The only difference is the two innocent women are conservative. The one senator is a liberal. And the liberal can't stand the conservatives. Why? I don't know. I can guess. I can say liberals don't know God, and conservatives know God, and therefore the evil liberal hates the good conservative. I can say that. But I say this. Both of these senators in this hearing showed that there is a bias, a prejudice against conservatives. Not blacks, not whites, conservatives. Doesn't matter what color you are. The liberals hate conservatives, and they are trying to destroy the conservative movement in this country. President Trump is following conservative guidelines. And what is he doing? He should be getting the Nobel Peace Prize for what he's done with North Korea. And he should be in Iran kicking some butt over there. And I believe he will when the time comes. So, if Diamond and Silk, if you ever see this, I love you guys for your integrity, for your intensity, for your willing to stand up and say, no, you're not going to put me down. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to use my voice and you will hear me. I am an American. I love this country. I love my president. So do I. Ladies, so do I. And that's all I got for now. So please pray for the leadership of this country, that they will lead us to prosperity, safety, and security. And say a prayer for Diamond and Silk, that they will stand firm against the evil of the Senate, liberal Democrats. I'm William Ferguson, and this is Common Sense.